Hi peeps! We are unboxing the Spirit Cards Oracle deck with art and text by John Mosley today. I believe the Tarot Shrink has mentioned this deck on her channel in one of her lists. And so it was on my radar as a deck that I was intrigued by. And then recently a friend of mine did a poll for me, and she pulled from this deck, and the message was so profoundly loving and just encompassing and embracing that I had to get the deck for myself. It just felt really different insofar as the guidebook especially felt really, really poignant and profound for what I received as a message from it that day and for where I was on my path. And so I really wanted to have it as part of my collection, especially in readings for clients, really. For myself as well, most definitely, but readings for clients also. So we are going to unbox this today. It's definitely an investment deck. I will not lie to you. It's an investment deck. I think it was $45 or $50, but I will put the Amazon link down below. Let's see. Let me just see if there's, I don't know who the publisher is, but it's a 44 card deck with the guidebook, it says. And there are 4 categories of spirit cards: divine feminine and sacred masculine, natural elements, animal spirits, and dancers and dreamers. And it says the spirit cards were created from the inspired artwork of John Arthur Mosley. His art is an honoring of the divine feminine and sacred masculine, and a celebration of the beauty, wisdom, and spirit of the animals, plants, and natural elements of this sacred earth. These cards are different from most oracle card decks in that they were birthed from the artwork first, and like the paintings, they inspire and activate purely from viewing and meditating on them. Each card is meant to be experienced on a feeling level and in the heart, then allowing for meaningful insights to arise. The accompanying guidebook has descriptions of the paintings and further insights by the artist. These cards resonate with aspects of ourselves that awaken a remembrance of who and what we truly are and our connection with the sacredness of life. It says it has the 44 spirit cards printed large with gold gilded edges along with an accompanying 108-page guidebook. And there's a drawstring bag for protecting and carrying the cards. So it has a nice little opening there. Okay, and then, oh yeah. So inside of the box is black. If you're a purple individual, you will like this. I'm not really a purple girl, but it's a very nice bag to carry, to house the decks, excuse me. And they are indeed a larger size. Let me give you size for comparison. This is a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. We'll get to the cards in a second. I do want to show you the guidebook. So yes, 108 pages. And it looks like we have the card representation, the image representation, the title, the keywords. There's a phrase, there's a few paragraphs of information, and then there is the message section. So you're definitely getting a lot of information there. Let's see. There's a little introduction, a prophecy from shamanic tribal peoples, and then there's a little section on using the cards, but it's short and sweet. You get right into the card meanings on page 11. So I do think this is a guidebook you want to work with, at least from the card pull that I had from my friend. It was very, again, like I said, quite profound, very poignant, and I felt very, very connected to the messages. So I know, guys, I know my seam ripper is somewhere. By the time I get things situated comfortably in this house, I'm going to be moving again, I'm sure. All right, definitely gilded edging, very shiny. This is not a matte deck, although the image itself is more of like a satin, I would say. Oh, that's some nice thick cardstock. That's gonna stand up to shuffling, I would say, but I would say the card size is so large, you're probably not gonna shuffle, you know, as harshly as you would with a smaller deck for sure. Yeah, I would like these images. Good day for deck unboxings, guys. So we have the card title, and then there are keywords. Shamanista. Yeah, these are beautiful. Again, much like the other deck that I unboxed today, which is entitled Old Ways Magic Oracle, the paintings, the images here, they really, you can sit and meditate with them. They're very good for reflection. Oh yeah. Oh, I love this Spirit Warrior card. Yeah, so this is the card that was drawn for me, Sea Priestess. So beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad I got this deck. Yes, this was worth the investment in my opinion already. I can already tell just from the artwork. I love it. I have so many feelings and awarenesses rising to the surface. Yeah, this is stunning. It does have a shamanic feel to it. But you know what I want to use it with is Murder of Crows Tarot, honestly. So let me get into the elements with sacred geometry here. Like you can't see as much on camera, but in person there's a lot more as far as like layering of color goes in these elemental cards. This is reminding me that I have to do the It's Witchcraft Spirit deck list video. Yeah, so this is also great for ritual practice because you can use these cards to represent, you know, the corners, as you call them, in the stations on the wheel. And that can be its own meditative practice too. I think sometimes we forget that, you know, the wheel of the year, the medicine wheel, these things are meant to be meditative practices. And so walking them, it's not just about, you know, doing that when you want to work magic. It's also the meditative practice of really connecting and feeling into those elements, those grandmothers, those spirit beings, those elementals. It's meant to be that kind of a practice. I love this one, but I love Panther. Deer Spirit. Oh, these are beautiful. I love this Bear Spirit one. And then we have Jaguar. Tiger. Oh, I like this Raven one. Butterfly Spirit. Hummingbird Spirit, Macaw, Eagle Spirit. So we've got quite a few spirit animal cards in here. This is awesome. I would also like to use this with Sandra Kuhn's Messenger Oracle. That would be they would be great to work some energetic spreads with. I will have to sit with, maybe I'll bring something like that to the channel, just a video with a spread for that. Yeah, there's a lot of spirit animal energy and essence in here. This is like a nice starter deck. If you really want to start exploring a shamanic path, this would be a great starter deck. So now we're into that final emanation, which Dancers and Dreamers. This is reminding me of Oracle of Echoes. Not these, but that dance card reminded me of Oracle of Echoes. Yeah, this is beautiful. The Blossom card, excuse me. And Flight. Oh, I love Emerge. Oh, that's beautiful. And you could even separate them into the 4 categories, pull a card from each, you know, be a wonderful way to get to know this deck. All right, so let's pull a card from the deck and read from the guidebook, just see how that feels. What do we need to know? Divine union, intimacy, alchemy, and unity. That's absolutely stunning. All right, I'm going to read it to you. I have to find it first, though. Okay, number 8. Beloved, I am a mirror, uncovering all that is sacred in you. Coming together, we hold an opportunity to remember the beauty of truth. Whether human to human or through a divine marriage within, we are meant to come home again. Unity is in our consciousness, a powerful masculine and feminine emergence. Alone, you hold the totality of what it means to be in divine union. Welcome this, offer it up in service to your greatest transformation. And I'm going to read the message here. But there are 2 additional paragraphs if you do feel drawn to purchasing this deck. When completely aligned and committed to your own sacred path and connection to source, you are able to recognize and then surrender to divine union. Be loving and deeply accepting of yourself and trust yourself best to know your path. In life and love, there are 2 questions you can ask yourself. Where am I going? Then, who's going with me? But don't get these 2 reversed. When you let yourself receive the divine love from within, this energy will be reflected and manifested in your outer world. When you truly love yourself and are walking your own sacred path, your divine beloved soon appears by your side. That's beautiful. Yeah, this is going to be a very special deck to work with. And I'm excited to connect with it from an intuitive perspective as well in what comes forward when cards are drawn in readings. So yeah, guys, I'm excited about this one. It's really beautiful. And I'm intrigued to get to know it better. I will have a full review on the channel, of course. I am sending you, as always, oceans of love, many blessings, and you know that I will see you in the next video. Take care.